No way. My name ain't Baby, it's Bobby. Lord Iceon if you're nasty. Nasty boy. Woo! Well, you know, I never claimed to be sane, only psychic. Hey, Tubies, welcome. Welcome to Tuesday. You know what it is? It's time for messages from the spirit world. I am so glad you guys are here. Well, I tell you, I'm having a great Tuesday. I've been doing private readings, working on decluttering my house, buying furniture. And right now I'm sitting here and munching on Fritos. By the way, the show is not being sponsored by Frito-Lay Corporation, but I wish it would be, because I love my Fritos. How you guys doing? Good to see you out there. I tell you, do y'all like Fritos? I know they're not the best food in the world, but sometimes they're just a great snack. Well, I'm so glad you guys are here. Looks like we got a good group here. Let's see who's here. Hold on, I shouldn't eat and talk. We got Laura Doss is here. Yay. Amy 2572. Carolina R. Nicola's here. Yasmin Yenny Yen's here. B. LeClaire. John McMahon. Kim Osborne. Oh my gosh. Storytime with T. This is wonderful. The Star is Born. Hello, Star is Born. Thomas Smith's here. Sherry's here. Euphoria's here. Ebony Carroll's here. Yay. I am so excited to see all of you here today. Well, this is great. Well, welcome to all you. Darla Bungard's here. Skyclad Warmth's here. Skyclad Warmth, I love your name. I'm telling you, right now, I don't know about where you guys live, but we're having an incredibly cold spring. It was in the 40s the other day where I live. And at this time in May, it should be up in the 70s and 80s. And it's only in the 50s now. And that's, I guess, warm compared to what it's been. And on my building, they turned off the heat. So I literally am in a cold concrete apartment building with no heat, and it is freezing. I'm wearing my sweater. I'm wrapped up. I'll tell you, at night, I'm putting extra blankets on the bed. It's crazy. Is it crazy? Is it just me? Anyways, I'm just glad you guys are here. Welcome to the show tonight. Excuse me, I'm having a little allergies. This weather, it's been messing up my sinuses. Yeah, Nicola says it's freezing where she is, so it's cold in England too, huh? Yeah. Amy said it's chilly where she is. Oh my gosh, yes. I love freezing weather. Storytime with T. Well, I used to love freezing weather. I don't know. Well, now that I'm getting older, I don't know. I guess I'm just getting old. I don't like it. I want warm weather, you know? Oh my gosh, it's 82 degrees here in Florida. Brandon Ricketts says, I'm ready to move to Florida. You want a roommate, Brandon? You got room for Psychic Bob? Deathless Lord Cerberus is here. In the UK, everyone may as well be snowmen. Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? Hey, Gav Hines is here. Yay, Moon Mother's here. It's cold in Australia. Wow, you're up. What time is it in Australia right now? It's like 8 o'clock at night, I think. Yeah, it was so good to see Ryan Erard's here. Yay, Gene Martin's here. My goodness, we have a lot of great people. This is so cool. Well, it's always good to be with you guys. And I'm so glad you're here. By the way, how you like my shirt I'm wearing today? I'm wearing my Psychic Bob t-shirt, Blue Reality. This is the painting, Blue Reality, in a t-shirt form. If you like this, get this at my merchandise store, okay? Also today for my jewelry, what I'm wearing is... I'm wearing my theater masks pendants, one of my theater masks. Can you guys see that? Anyways, I love this because the theater mask, well, I used to do theater when I was younger. I love theater, but it also is a sign of Lord Dionysus. One of the gods that I worship is Lord Dionysus. And many people would make offerings of little masks to him as a gift. Not just actors, but people who love theater, people wanted to connect with him. So theater masks are also a symbol of Lord Dionysus. Isn't that cool? So, yay. Well, I'm so glad you're here. Hey, there's Stranger Things 77's here. Oh, that looks good on black. Yeah, thank you, Kim. Yeah, this shirt comes in black or white. In fact, hold on, let me grab the white one. I'll show you. I don't have it hanging up today because I was moving stuff around. But this shirt also comes in a white form as well. So if you like in the summer when it's really like hot, I'll start wearing white. But I don't know, I'm wearing darker stuff because I just feel like the white makes me too cool. And it is freezing here in Virginia. So anyways, there's the white shirt and I'm wearing the black shirt. So you can see that. Okay. If you like these shirts, now this is only, one of my shirts. I have like 20 other shirts that are available for purchase. And I've got to still get the newest painting in shirt form. By the way, speaking of here's this week's painting that you can get for free download. This is Blue Reality 3. We're going to have a whole series of Blue Reality paintings. So this shirt is Blue Reality, the original Blue Reality 1. Then there's Blue Reality 2, and this is Blue Reality 3. So if you like modern art and you enjoy this, you can get a free download copy of this as a print it out, frame it, put it on your refrigerator, stick it in your room, wherever. Blue Reality 3. So make sure to go to my website, PsychicBob.com, and get your free copy. And you can look at it at the website also just to see what it looks like up close. It's got a much better picture than what's coming through on this broadcast. Okay, so check that out. And also, while you're at my website, I am a published author. A lot of people are writing, say, I didn't know you wrote books. Yes, I am a published author, and I have a number of books. Messages from Rose. This is about my work as a medium. PsychicBob's Book of Wiccan Wisdom. It's about my life as a Wiccan and thoughts and ideas. Ouija Mysteries. This was the very first book that I wrote. And this is also available at my website. So go to PsychicBob.com. You'll see my store there. So, while you're over there, if you want to book a private reading with PsychicBob, a lot of you have been writing and calling and connecting with psychic readings. If you've called me or written me, I am a little backlogged. I am still getting back to people, so we will get to you in the next day or two. Be patient. We will get you on the schedule for a private session. I'm really touched that so many of you are writing me right now wanting to have private sessions. And that to me is a real blessing and a real treat. So I want to say thank you. Thank you for that. Okay. Caroline R says, blue is my favorite color. Yay. Isn't that cool? Marie H says, dang, you wear many hats. I do. I'm a psychic, a medium, a published author, a media personality. You name it, I do a little bit of it all. Sheena Hubbard says, I think I would enjoy a copy to frame. I'll have to print one. Yeah, when you print these out, because today modern printers are so good, it looks like a professional print like you would buy at a print shop. It really does. I have a cheap printer. I think I paid $35 for my printer. And honestly, it prints it out and you put it on nice paper and you can't tell the difference between that and a professional print. So yeah, print it out. I think you'll be amazed at how nicely it turns out when you print it out. So yeah, I give those prints out, and every week we have a new painting. Now, somebody asked me last week, they said, well, Bob, won't you ever do bigger paintings than these little paintings? I do. I'm working on bigger paintings. But the problem is, for reproduction, for free distribution, it's easier for me to do small paintings because of time. I get out a painting every week, for you guys. And then because of my scanner that I use to reproduce the imagery, I can't do larger pictures. Now, I could photograph a larger picture and then scan it, but I don't really have the great setup for the lighting and camera yet, which I'm working on to do larger. So right now we're doing small pictures, but that's okay. This will be a collector's piece. Someday you'll say, I have an original Bob print, because these are only up for 1 week. And you will have an original Psychic Bob limited edition print. So these will hopefully be worth a little bit of money in the years to come. And you'll have an original. So anyways, I'm just glad you guys are here. And thank you for being part of my scene. Oh, Nicola, thank you. Nicola Farts Rainbows at the end says, Bob's readings are fab. Thank you so much. Sheena Hubbard says, do you think it would look good on a smoother texture paper? I've tried it on texture paper and it looks really nice. It kind of, either type looks good. They each kind of create a different effect, but they both look really nice. So Try both of them, see what you like, you know. I've tried both and I think they look great. So Kim Osborne says, Bob is a legend and his paintings. You're so sweet. Bless you. But, you know, speaking of art, and we're going to get into our meditation here in just a minute, but, you know, I joined the Art League of Alexandria, and I was accepted as a member, and I'm an artist with the Art League. The Art League is closed till probably looks like the middle part of June because it's coronavirus. They're not opening the museum. They're not opening any events. So all the paintings that I submitted, all the events were canceled. And it's like back to square one. So I don't know. We'll see what happens with the Art League, you know. Hey, Cindy M is here. Good to see you. Bob is awesome, and the experience with him is unlike anything you've had with a psychic. God bless you, darling. You're so sweet. Thank you so much. Cindy's been with me a long time. Cindy, I think I've known you over 10 years. I think I have. Hey, Simba's here. Good to see you. Yay. Well, you guys are great. Well, I'm glad you're here. Oh, Kim says, Cindy, because he is the real deal. You know, I am the real deal. And I'm not saying that to brag. It's the fact. I am a true psychic. I've done this work for 30 years. It's weird, you know, when you start getting older, some of you are older may understand this, you get a perspective of life that you don't have when you're 20. And now that I'm in my 50s, I said, my God, I look back over the last 30 years, I'm like, ooh, where'd life go? But I also feel like I've gathered a lot of knowledge and wisdom. And I think that's helped me be a better psychic as well. You know, the more you work with the spirit world, the more the spirit world helps your life. And I have a long history of working with the spirit world. And that's what I can bring to you. I can bring to you, you know, in my readings, my psychic ability, but also my psychic perspective of what it means and how the spirit world will help you over your lifetime, you know. So, hi, Leonie. Leonie, are there any messages from my big brother Gab? Love you, Bob. Thank you, Leonie. Leloni, I can't say your name. Forgive me. You know, we've got to do meditation, hon. I can't do readings until I open the channel. So be with me. Mina Laurie says, I've been watching Bob for like 10 years. Has it been that long? I remember you, Mina, going way back. Ebony Carroll. Oh, hi, Ebony. Ebony says, hey, Bob. I love your readings. Thank you so much for the reading you gave me a few years ago. Things have changed tremendously. Any messages from a spirit guide? Ebony, I will get to your question, but you're going to have to wait. We got to do meditation, okay? So Amy White says, you don't look your age. I never age because you know what? I truly believe the spirit keeps me young. You know, back when I was in my 20s, my hair is getting so long, it's driving me crazy. Back when I was in my 20s, you know, I used to wear facial moisturizer. You know, I used to, you know, whenever you go like Neiman Marcus, that have that Clinique moisturizer counter and stuff. And I used to go buy the really nice moisturizers and use on my face. And all my friends used to laugh. They're like, that's psychopath. He's so crazy, worrying about his skin at age 20. Well, now at age 52, guess what? All my friends aged terribly. And I stayed young. And they all even admit, they're like, I don't know what you did. You stayed young. I said, see, all that time you knocked on me for putting on moisturizers and, you know, doing all the skin treatments when I was young, it paid off now. I still use moisturizers on my face too. And I still, you know, drink a lot of water and try to just enjoy life. I think being happy keeps you young. And when I embraced the psychic life as my life became very happy. When I was younger, I had a lot of struggles, a long story, but when I discovered spiritualism and that it really was my path in life, everything changed and I'm happy. So Sheena Hubbard says, dang, I would never guess you're 52. I look in the mirror and I don't believe I'm 52, but I can tell you all the years I look back and say, am I really as old as I am? And I really am. Anyways, I've not had any cosmetic surgery or, you know, hair dye. It's all natural. When I go outside and, you know, you see the window, you can see the gray in my hair. My gray's starting to show. And I guess I'm a little vain because I may dye it yet and color it a little bit so it doesn't show so gray. But anyways, so no cosmetic work and just enjoying life, you know. Anyways. Well, I'm so glad you're here. Nicola says, I'm 30, but only look 20. Or are you 30? Oh, 30. Nicola, I had no idea you were 30. I thought you were like 28. Wow. See, Nicola, that's a young one. Ooh, I love it. Oh, Mina just asked a question. I couldn't see it. Hold on. Let's see if I can find your question. Then we got to do some meditation. Have you ever tried Asian creams? They have great stuff. No, I've only used like moisturizers. I've used like Lancome and Clinique. I'm not being endorsed by any of these brands. Pond's cold cream, Pond's moisturizing cream, Clinique, Lancome. I can't remember what else. Anyways, they don't really make, or at least they didn't back in the day. They didn't really make good moisturizers for men back in like the 80s, 70s, and 80s. So I would buy the women's brands because honestly, I thought they worked great on my skin. So, sometimes I get looks when I go to like the Clinique counter and they're like, well, this is a woman's place. I say, yeah, but you sell moisturizer. Nowadays, I don't think people care, but in the back of the day, it seems strange, but I don't care. Hey, it's helped preserve me. And I'm still here for all y'all, see? Somehow I think you'd tolerate me even if I was wrinkled and gray and old. But, in my life, there's also a media element. The truth is, I do media, TV shows, and people in Hollywood are notoriously obsessed with youth. Now, I'm not that obsessed with youth, but looking young has helped me land television spots. So I guess there's something to that. Anyways. All right, we got to do some meditation. We'll talk more about moisturizer another day. Maybe I'll do a whole video about PsychicBob's skincare routine, since y'all are asking. But today we're going to do some meditation. So we're going to do our blink meditation. And so I want you guys to get comfortable. And what we're going to do is we're going to count down from 3 down to 1. And when we get to 1, we're going to blink on and bring forth the light, okay? Now, for those of you who are new, let me just demonstrate this so you get the concept. Okay, so here's a lamp, okay? This lamp is like our bodies, okay? We have our outer shell, but inside of us is a spirit that is eternal and luminous. And I'm not just talking about this. I've lived this because I had a near-death experience. When I saw my spirit body, we are made of pure light. So that's why I want to teach this meditation. So what we're going to do is we're going to count 3 down to 1. And we get to 1, we're going to blink on just like this. And that's what we want to try to do. Blink on to fill our entire body from head to toe with spirit light, okay? So you guys ready to do that? All right, we're going to do that. All right, so let's count down. Everybody sit down, take your hands off your keyboards. We're going to just close our eyes. And as we close our eyes, let's let go all the tensions of the day and enter into that place of silence and peace within. And as we follow our breathing, just relax. Just settle down. And now we're going to count down from 3 to 1. And when we get to 1, we're going to blink on. So you ready? 3, 2, 1. Blink. Ooh, I felt that. Ooh, make me a little dizzy. Oh my goodness. Yay. Wasn't that fun? Did you guys blink on yet? Isn't that wonderful? All right. Ryan Erard. Hey, Bob, our cat Duncan passed away Saturday. Oh, hold on. Let me see. I lost your message. Our cat Duncan passed away Saturday. Any messages from him? Thank you. Blessed be. Ryan, I got to tell you, when I'm walking right into your frequency right now, I'm actually hearing Duncan. And he's literally meowing, like he's literally right below your feet now, going in circles. So he is in the light. He's not earthbound, because when I see him, he's literally glowing luminous. I'm so sorry. He keeps saying, I hear him talking, because when they're out of their body, they can communicate like a human. And I hear him saying, I'm okay. Tell him I'm okay. Tell him I'm okay. Keep saying it over and over. So he wants you to know he's in the light. I'm so sorry for your loss. One of the things I want you to do, Ryan, is put out, if you still have it, if you haven't put out some fresh food and water for him as if he's there, because that's your way to tell him that you recognize him. So for, this week, just put out a little food and water for him and just tell him that it's for him and he's welcome to visit. I keep getting, I think this is your partner, but I'm getting your partner saying that he felt him or he feels him jumping on him. So he might be in bed or sitting in a chair and it's like this cat, Duncan's jumping on him and he's going to jump on you too. But I think you're going to get the sign first from your partner. So just remember I told you that, okay? But he's in the light. Duncan's with you. I'm so sorry for your loss. But pets, they all go to heaven. Yeah, they do. He's in heaven. Thank you for being here. Blessings to you. All right. Ebony Carroll. Hey, Bob. Me again. Yay, Ebony. Good to see you. Any messages for my spirit guides or my mother? Thanks in advance. Ebony, when I'm walking into your vibration right now, I'm getting multiple voices here. You have a guardian angel that surrounds you. It's actually a male, and he gives me the name of Terrence or Terry. Terrence, I think is his name. It's a male. He says, I'm Terrence. I'm a guardian. And he said to tell you, I hear his voice. He says, tell her that yeah, your mother's with him as well. So Ebony, your mom's with Terrence. Let me see if I can get her through. Terrence, can you push her forward? I can't hear her yet. Okay. Ebony, I hear your mom. She's laughing. She said, no tears. She said, there's no tears in heaven. She said, it's a party. She wants you to know she's fine. She said that she loves you. She said, I'm not in any pain anymore. She said, I couldn't handle that body. Her body was having a lot of physical problems right before she crossed. And she said, I can breathe again. So she had some heart issue. And she also had some pain going down through the chest. And I think she may have even had some cancer. I don't know if you're aware of that, but she said, I had to get out of the body. She wants you to know she's in the line. She said, this nice gentleman, Terrence, told me that he's protecting you. And she said, I told him that I'm doing duty as a protector as well. So your mom's in the light. She's with Terrence and sends a lot of love over to you. There's another woman that's with her. I'm getting in the background. I think this might be a grandma, like her mother or your grandmother on her side. So it's one of her, it's either her mother or her grandmother. I think it's her mother. That's also, I hear somebody else saying, we're back here too, and everybody's fine. So you got a whole group in the spirit world. Just talk to your mom each day because she's around you. And let me ask you, Ebony, has she been doing something on the radio? Because I keep hearing you like when you're in the car, like you turn on the radio and it's like her song that she used to sing or some sort of connection. But she's doing signs with music for you. And that's how you're going to know she's around, okay? Anyways, I hope that helps. Thank you for your question. Blessings to you. Thanks for being here. Okay, Leilani Ontiveros. Any messages for my big brother, Gabriel? Yes, Leilani, I do have another voice back here, and I think this is for you. Let me just go a little closer, because I heard somebody say your name, but I couldn't pick up who it was. It is? Okay, hold on. My other guy, Doris, is back here, and she said she's going to help it. We have your brother. I'm having a little trouble with the connections, so I got to be honest. I need some help. Doris, can you help me with that? I can't hear him clearly. Okay, I got it. Here he is. Ooh, he's coming. Thank you. I got it. Oh, I can hear his voice now. Whew. He said, who's bothering me? He's playing. He's not upset. He's actually happy you called for. He's joking with me. He said, who's bothering me? He wants you to know he's in the light. He said, tell her I'm fine. I'm okay. And he said, I'm having a great time over here. He said something about, he said, I can finally catch up on all that reading that I never got around to. And I get the sense that, when he was younger, he was supposed to maybe read more for school and he kind of tried to skirt around it, maybe didn't read his books at all. He said, I'm finally catching up on that reading. So he asked me to bring that to you. I hope that makes some sense. He wants you to know that he sends love over to you. He said, I wasn't very good at saying it, but he said, I'm doing really great over here. And he said, I want to tell her that I love her. And he's talking about your mom as well. He said, I've been visiting with mom. So he's been around her also. And he said, we're all doing great. And there's another person that's with him in the spirit world. I believe this is on your dad's side of the family. And it sounds like it's an uncle that's with him as well. I can't get the name. It's like he just said uncle. Anyways, that the best I'm getting from, but there's an uncle on your dad's side as well that's with him. And he said, we're all fine over here. He sends love over to you, though. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your message. Good to see you. Thank you for coming. All right, he's blowing kisses over to you. Doris is going to escort him back. Thank you, Doris. Thank you for your question. Oh my gosh, look who we got. Another donation. Loving Jesus, $14.99. Thank you, darling. Blessings, Bob. Am I pregnant or am I experiencing health issue? Thank you. You know what, loving Jesus? I have to tell you, when I'm stepping into your frequency, I'm picking up the presence of a little boy in spirit around you. I think if you're not pregnant, you're on the verge of being pregnant. Sometimes that's hard for me to call because the spirit, see what happens is the spirit is drawn to somebody usually before you're pregnant. So I think that if you're not pregnant today, if you took a test today and were negative on pregnancy, I think within another month or two, you're going to be pregnant. You're going to have a little boy. So I pick up a boy around you in spirit. In terms of health issue, I'm not getting any illness around you. So I think this is, I do pick up imbalance, like energy fluctuation. And I feel like the stomach or digestion is a little off, but I think it's more like hormonal. So I think it's the signs of beginning of pregnancy. There's a boy around you in spirit, though, okay? Thank you for your question. I hope that helps. Blessings to you. All right. Oh, Renee's here. $10 donation. Hi, Renee. God bless you, darling. Hi, Bob. Would you be able to answer my question about when a new opportunity might be coming in for me? Thanks so much. Love you. Glad I didn't miss this live stream. Hi, Renee. Darling, it's always good to see you. And thank you for your donation. In terms of timing around opportunities, I'm literally getting end of this month, like literally like right before going into Memorial Day weekend. Yes, like the 28th, 29th, literally like somewhere around that time. I feel that some opportunities are going to open for you, particularly in the work area. And I think you'll get an offer of a contract around that time period. So don't give up. You're about to turn. And I think that once we're into June, you'll be really doing much better in the work area and financially, okay? All right, thank you so much for being here. Blessings to you. Thank you for your donation. Oh, Joe is here. God bless you. Joe and Natalie, my dear friends. 1111. Oh, that's a wonderful sign. Thank you. Joe, God bless you. Listen, Joe, I got to tell you, I'm getting around you right now a big golden halo of protection. I don't know what you're doing, but the power you're invoking is raising protection around you. So I want you to know from me that you're on you're being protected by the spirit world. And I think Natalie is as well. So what I want you to do is try to, as I say, share the light. Visualize a golden halo around you and then visualize putting some of that light around Natalie. The spirit world is helping you. And, I do see improvement. You're going to have some more money coming in also. I think around middle June, end of June, I see some opportunities for cash flow increasing. So I wish I could say it was all happening tomorrow, but I do see in June turning point for you financially, and you're going to see things improve. Okay. So I hope that helps a little bit. Thank you for your kind donation. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh, another 1111. August Moonstar 66. Thank you so much. Hi, Bob. What am I to focus on in my life? I have too much to do. Thank you for your help. Blessings to you and your mom. Love you very much. Thank you, August Moonstar. August Moonstar, I got to tell you, when I'm stepping into your frequency, I'm getting two areas. And I know you say give me one, but I think you're going to be one of these people who have multiple directions. But you need to focus on two areas. One is creative work. I think you have a natural artist talent around you. And I want you to also focus on spiritual work. I think you have gifts of psychic healing as well as mediumship. And I also think you're a natural channel that would be excellent in creating, whether you're creating fashion and design, making jewelry, doing painting, anything creative is where your talent lies. And that's because you're a channel. So that channel can help you be creative. It can also help you do psychic work. And I think both of those areas are where you should put your energy. Okay. I hope that helps. Thank you so much for your donations. You guys are so kind to donate to the show. I love it. Thank you so much. Okay, so hold on. We got more questions. Hold on. All right. All right. Nicole's Spiritual Corner. Any messages for me, Bob? I'm feeling lost. Oh, Nicole, hon, listen, don't give up. You know what's happening, hon, is right now you're feeling overwhelmed because everything in this universe is literally frozen. All of the economy, the industry's frozen. Don't think that you can just push forward like normal because nothing's normal. Okay. Right now, when we're in these holding patterns and we feel lost and we don't know what to do, this is a sign from spirit that we've got to go within. So your power isn't in working harder and trying to change this. Your power is from within. So go within yourself, meditate, see the light, feel the light. Okay. I want you to also call on Archangel Raphael. I pick him up around you. He's coming in to bring some emotional balance because you've really been feeling the extremes of fear and anxiety and all of that. But Raphael's going to help you. You call on him. And I want you every day to sit down and do 5 minutes. That's all I'm asking. And everybody watching should do this as well. But Nicole, especially you today, 5 minutes of good meditation. Okay, I want you to sit down, close your eyes, fill yourself with the light. If you can't do the blink meditation, take it slowly, start at the top of your head, and let light flow all the way down to your feet. This will raise your power. And if you do that and you call in Raphael, I'm telling you, things open up for you. Okay. I think that once we're into the end of this month, you're going to feel things shift for you. So please don't be afraid. Okay. Raphael's with you. Okay, I hope that helps. Blessings to you. You're not alone. Remember, Spirit Channel, everybody's here for you too. Okay. Hi, Jean Martin, $5 donation. Jean, thank you so much. That's really nice of you. I appreciate that. It's very generous. Namaste. You know, Jean, I have to tell you, I'm being shown dollar signs around you here. You're going to have some transition in the work area. And I think that once we get into July, there's a new career option starting for you. And I think you're going to see that you have a chance to work for another company, or maybe you're starting a company. I'm not sure. I'm getting like a small group that you're joining that's bringing you really good money. And I think you're at a point of transition. And I want you to watch because July, it's like end of June. I feel like people are, you're looking at stuff and people are kind of talking about stuff. And by July, I think you're saying, you know what, I think I'm going to transition in a new direction. It's a small company that I feel has kind of a tech element as well as a real estate element. So maybe somebody who invests in properties or upgrades properties, does technology. I'm not quite sure what it is, to be honest with you, but I see you like saying, wow, I got an opportunity to work with these people. And I think that, in July, you're on a new career path, okay? I hope that helps. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. Oh, Eric's here. Eric Ferguson, $9.99. Thank you for your donation, Eric. Hey, Bob, blessings. I know for a fact either mom or a spirit is trying to connect to me strongly. Just can't make it out yet. What would they like to say? Eric, let me just step a little closer into your frequency. Let's see whose voice is around you. Okay, I'm getting your mom, Eric. I hear. I got to tell you, your mom's a little strong-willed. She's like, I'm here. Let him know I'm here. Let him know I'm here. This is your mom's in spirit. She wants to tell you thank you for remembering her. She says, on Mother's Day, you thought about me. She said, you were thinking about me. She said, I got your love. So she wants to let you know she's fine. And she said that she's in the light. She said, he knows I'm in the light, but she just wants to reiterate it for you. And she said that she came over. She said, I don't have any warnings. She said, forgive me. I didn't mean to be that pushy. She said, I was just excited because I knew that he was going to be near the doorway. So she knew that you were here at the spirit door where we're opening the channel. And she just wants you to know she's fine. She wants to say thank you for remembering me and let you know she's with you every day. And she said, tell him to make me a good cup of tea. So she wants a cup of tea. So make some hot tea and put it on the table. She'll be there and talk to you. Thank you so much for your donation. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh. Allie H777. Thank you for your donation. Thank you, Eric, for your donation. Thank you, Allie, for your donation. Anything exciting in my future to look forward to? Messages from guides. You know, Allie, I got to tell you, when I'm walking in your frequency, I'm literally hearing music in your aura. And that can mean two things. One, it means that you're going to have a really fun time in the coming months. It means freedom, partying, just enjoying life. But it also tells me that you have some gifts, some artistic gifts that are going to manifest. And I don't know if you've ever done anything with music, but I would like you to explore working with music. I feel like for you, it opens your natural psychic gifts and your natural channel, particularly music. And I think it might actually lead to a kind of a whole new experience for you that's creative. So I want you to do that. I also pick up around you a spirit guide. There's a man in your aura that I keep hearing him talking. He's like in the background. And the name around him I want to put is Fred or Frederick. Frederick, I think is his name. And it's interesting. He's dressed in like 1700s colonial clothes. You remember our men in the colonial clothes wore the tri-corner caps and the knee breeches? Well, he's dressed like that. And he said that he was a teacher of music. So Frederick is one of your guides. He's opening that channel of creativity, that channel of music around you. I hope that helps. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. Thanks for being here. All right. Oh my gosh, another donation. Brooklyn P. Hey, Brooklyn. Good to see you, buddy. Hey, Bob, anything from my brother Matthew? Blessings. Brooklyn, let me see if he's back here. I've got a number of people. I'm not sure who all's back here. So let me see who's here. Hold on just a second. Doris, do you have, yeah, Brooklyn's brother? Yeah. Okay. I think I have your brother back here. He said, I'm trying to play a joke on him. And he said he's going to do something to your cell phone and your computer. He said he's going to make things go wonky because he said, I'm getting his attention. He said, if I were here back on Earth, he said, I'd be messing with all his stuff. So he's going to mess with your stuff. Don't worry, he won't hurt it, but he wants you to know that's him. He's messing with your stuff and he's having fun with you. And he wants you to know that he sends a lot of light and a lot of love to you. So he's in the light and he's going to be messing with your cell phone and with your computer. And he said, tell mom and dad I'm fine. So he wants your parents to know he's fine. And he said that he came to visit all of you back on Mother's Day. He was with your mom on Mother's Day. Now, did your mother go to his grave or put out a special picture? Because he said it was like, the words he said, it's like she had a memorial for me and I was there. So he made a connection with your mom on Mother's Day and wants her to know that he personally came to say Happy Mother's Day. Okay. And he's with you and he sends love to all of you. Thank you for your donation. Blessings to you. I hope that helps. Oh my gosh. Lady Carol's here. $10 donation. Anyone want to talk to me today? Let me see who's back here, Lady Carol. Hold on just a moment. Anybody for Lady Carol? Oh, okay. Hold on. Doris Stokes wants to come in for a second. Hold on. Hi, Doris. Are you there? Yes. Thank you. Can you come closer? I can't hear you. Oh, okay. Carol, it looks like Tom is back here for you. And Doris says, I've got her husband here. And I hear him. He said to me, he said he was with you on Mother's Day as well. He said this Mother's Day, he said they opened the gates and let us all come over and visit. And so he said that he was around you. And it looks like you were talking to him recently. He said, oh, I hear her talking to me all the time. And he wants you to know he's doing fine. He said that he's sorry for the struggle you've been through, but he said he's helping get things sorted out. He's talking about a money situation. And he says in just a few weeks, that money situation is going to be better for you. So it looks like he's helping turn the tide. And he said, I'm working over here. He said, we got a lot of darkness we're up against. But he said, don't be afraid because I'm with you. And he said, this nice lady, Doris, is going to help you also. So Doris and him are working together to help you, okay? But he wants you to know, he says, tell her that I love her. And it's funny because I get the feeling it's hard for him to say this, where he wasn't really good at saying I love you. Like he kind of was more like, yeah, you know how I feel. But he's trying to really say it now. So I want you to recognize for him, he loves you, but to actually say it is a challenge for him. So he's made the effort to let you know that. He's in the light. And he said, yeah, I love her. And he's sending love over to the kids as well. And he said that he's been visiting all of you. So he's with you, send a lot of love. But he specifically says, he said, tell her in just about 2 to 3 weeks, he said, things get better. Things are getting better in the money situation. So that's from him. And Doris is helping too. Thank you for your donation, Lady Carol. Thanks for being here. Blessings to you. All right. Hold on just a second. Whoa, oops, flew by really fast. Hold on. Okay. Amy White, any messages for me? Hi, Amy. It's so good you're here. I saw your name and I did get a message. When I'm reading, I have voices just walk in and talk to me. But I've got a spirit guy back here that was trying to get my attention earlier for you. And this is actually Edgar Casey. Edgar Casey is powerful, but he does help a lot of people. It's not only yours, but he is helping you right now. And he's asking me to tell you that he's opening your channeling ability. You have a natural psychic ability for receiving spirit messages. You're a natural medium. And he wants to know he's helping you. He says to tell you, he said, money is coming. He's literally handing me like a box and it's filled with silver and gold coins. So he's asking me to talk to you about July. It looks like more money's coming in. He says the situation with the house gets better. So I don't understand that, but it's like, I don't know if you're doing a move or improvement on a house, but he said, tell her the situation on the house is better also by July. So July is a turning point, more money and improved housing situation. So you're going to be fine. Talk to Edgar Casey. He's with you, okay? Thank you so much. Blessings to you. Oh, Poppy Babaji's here. Hi, Poppy Babaji. Just donated $5. Thank you so much. Hello, I was emailing someone from YouTube that talks about how she is ascending from Earth with the solar flash on 2024. Any truth to this person? I gotta be honest, I don't like to criticize or comment on other psychics' work, but I can tell you for myself, there's not going to be anybody physically ascending on a solar flash that I'm picking up. So I wouldn't put a lot of stock in it. When people talk about ascension, what's important is the interior ascension. I don't see us in the immediate, everybody flying up to the sky on a solar flash. Not going to happen. So work on your inner life. If you connect that inner life, that's what real ascension is. Don't be into worrying about if you're flying in the sky. Inner work is harder than outer work. Anybody can jump on a beam and go to the sky. Doesn't mean you're advanced. Inner light. If you work every day on that meditation like we did with the beginning with the light, then you'll have true power. That's real ascension. I hope that answers that. Thank you for your question and your donation. Warren 81. Hello, Warren 81. Do you see why I'm sensitive to many foods? Warren, I got to tell you, I think you've got two different issues going on. One of them is you have a gluten allergy. I don't know if you've been tested for that, but I think that there are a lot of foods that have wheat-based or gluten-based substances. Even foods that you wouldn't think have gluten. Like just some snack crackers or just cereals even have gluten. Gluten's like a wheat product. So I think that's the main culprit why you're having it. A lot of foods have gluten. I also feel that you have a kind of a slightly elevated nervous system. I think you have a little bit of psychic energy. And some people that are psychic are more sensitive than others. One of the things that will also help you, of course, first of all, work with your doctor on the wheat allergy, gluten allergies. You definitely need to see somebody about that. But the second thing I want you to do is also I want you to work with the gemstone hematite. Hematite is a good grounding stone. It'll protect you, ground your energy down. It'll slow down your nervous system just enough that it will start to balance that system. And you may find that your sensitivity to some of these foods is decreased and you don't have such extreme reactions. Because I think some of it's a nervous issue rather than just a food allergy issue. So it's two issues. Anyways, I hope that helps a little bit. Okay. Thank you so very much for your question. Okay, Spencer Hale. Bob, I was meditating and I saw this alien with the blue skin. It had black eyes and a big head. I asked if he was my spirit guide. He pointed away and I saw this guy with wings and he showed me a book. Why? Yeah, what you're connecting to, that was an Arcturian. Both of them, the angel as well as that blue skin alien, was Arcturian. The Arcturians have blue skin. And the Arcturians, their evolution is that some are just people with blue skin like you and I, but they're humanoid, but they're people. And then there's a branch that evolved into angelic realms. So what he was trying to say is that you have a connection to the higher realms, the angelic realm, and that angel with the book was your real guide. So call on the Arcturians, specifically the angel Arcturians. That angel guide, I don't know if they gave you a name, but I'm getting a name around him of Amel, A-M-E-L, Amel. And so try that name in your meditation, okay? I hope that helps. Thank you so very much. Blessings to you. All right. Kaylee Fisher. Hi, Kaylee. Any messages from my uncle, please? Let me see if I can get him in here. Kaylee, I'm hearing a few different names being thrown out here. I'm getting somebody named Frank around you. I don't know if this is the uncle, but I'm hearing the name Frank, and I'm also hearing Ben or Benjamin around you as well, and another man's name, it sounds like John. So these names are just coming through there. Say, tell them that we're here. You may not know them. They might be distant relatives or friends of family, but I'm getting them. Hold on, Doris, my other spirit guide's coming. Doris, yeah. Your uncle is here as well. He's in the group of people. And Doris said to tell you that your uncle is working on communicating. Your uncle has tried to come to you, Kaylee, but he's had some blocks. He said that he's still learning to control the flow of power. He keeps saying, he said, tell Kaylee I'm fine. And it's funny because he said that he wants to come and play a practical joke on you. I think when he was alive, he was a practical joker. And he wants you to know he's fine. He sends love over to everybody. I also get the sense that at time of his crossing, it's like he left prematurely, like he left before his time. And he said, well, it's all good. He said, because at least I'm not in pain anymore. So he had some real discomfort at the time of his crossing. And he shows me injuries through his body. I don't know if he had an accident or like it's almost like something burned up the inside of his body. And there's cancer or a car accident. I'm not getting it clearly from it. But he said, I don't have any of that pain and I am fine. And so he's over there. And he wants you to know he sends blessings over to you. He said he's going to work on connecting stronger. I want you to listen to the radio because I get the sense that he's going to try to manipulate music on the radio so you'll hear songs that he liked. And people in your family say, oh my God, that was his favorite song. But he's around you. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming. Thank you for your question. I hope that helps. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh, we got more donations. Mason Alex 2, $10 donation. Hello, Bob. Can you tell me the name of my guide and if there is a message for me? Thank you. Well, you know, Mason Alex, you got a lot of spirits around you. I'm picking up one today. You have an Indian guy. It's a little girl named Silverbell. She's like long black hair. She's a famous Indian guide. She used to channel through a medium named Ethel Post Parrish back in the 1930s, but she's around you. I keep hearing her say, she said, she's coming in. Hold on, listen to my voice. Oh, it's like the breath just got taken away. Spirits, can you step back just a little bit? Sometimes when they come in close on me, it just seizes my throat. She's asking me to tell you, Mason Alex, that she said that she wants to work with you to open your connection to the spirit world. She said on your mother's side of the family, there are natural psychics and mediums. It runs in your family, and she's drawn to you because of your light. So you have some spirit light, and Silver Bell is the name of your spirit guide, okay? And she said she's going to help you. So spend some time with her, okay? Just sit down, talk to her every day. Thank you for your donation. Thank you for your question. All right. Oh my gosh. Brandon Rickett just donated $10. Thank you, Brandon, for your donation as well. Thank you to all of you. If I forget to say thank you, please forgive me. I just get overwhelmed with all the spirit voices around me. I'm concerned with what my future self is like. Admittedly, I'm fearful of change and hope it's for the better. Do you see me having children, being a good guy? Thank you, Bob. Well, Brandon, I got to tell you, your future is what you choose to make it. Nobody's controlling you. Spirit world doesn't control you. So if you want to be a good person, it starts with choosing. I don't know if you saw my seance this past Saturday, but the spirit guides came in and talked about moving in the light. You might want to go see that because they assured us that no matter what we've done or where we come from, we can all ascend to the light. And I do think that you're going to be on a path of change. I have to be honest with you. I feel like in the last few years, you did some things that were, well, I don't want to call you. I just feel like you didn't give your best. Let me put it that way. And I think now you're realizing you need to give your all. And it's not something you do in the future, it's something you choose now. So each day when you get up, you can choose to be in the light. And if you do that meditation, you're going to raise your vibration. You're going to be in the light and you'll have a lot more power. Okay. Thank you so very much. Thank you for your question. Blessings to you. Dinky. I used to have a little chihuahua named Dinky. $9.99. Bob, how can I move on from my traumatizing childhood? My brain feels like mush and I can barely think clearly. I'm really struggling mentally and emotionally. I keep picking abusive partners and friends. Dinky, that's a really good question. Let me tell you, you can't fix it all at once. This is a situation that requires one day at a time. One of the things I'd like you to do is I think it would be very good for you to seek out somebody who does behavioral cognitive therapy. I'm not going to encourage a psychiatrist. I'm going to say look for a psychologist or a social worker. The reason why psychiatrists, many of them just want to put you on drugs and it doesn't really deal with it. What you need to do is understand the actions that are leading to your choices. And a good behavioral therapist will help you to understand why you repeat patterns. As a psyche, I feel that, first of all, that's going to help you. But the other thing I want you to do from a spiritual place is I want you to, every time you start to replay memories and trauma, I want you to think of a record player. You know what a record player is? It spins records, albums. Maybe I'm getting old. I think you know what that is. And it's a record that's playing, and you've got to literally mentally see yourself picking up that record and throwing it away. Because you have to break the pattern, or you yourself will carry on abusive behavior. Now, I'm not saying you're an abusive person, but when somebody is traumatized like that, the trauma can continue onwards. So you don't want to hold on to that trauma. Choosing abuse is a choice. You can choose love as well as you can choose hate. People say, well, I can't choose my emotions. Yes, you can. You may not be able to stop an emotion from coming on, but you can choose how you react and how long you hold on to it. So if you do, you know how we did that meditation at the beginning with the light? You want to raise your energy by bringing that light into you, okay? I also pick up around you, you've got a spirit guide that's coming in to help you. there's an angel around you. It's a guy, and his name, he gives me the name of Clement, Clement. He says, I'm Clement. And he's a guardian angel. He's a very gentle, kind soul. And he's of the angelic realm. And he said that he comes in to help you have peace and to move you forward. I think if you work on doing therapy, and I think if you work on this meditation and talking to Clement, I think that by the end of this summer, you're seeing a really major improvement in all of this. Okay, so by August, I think you're going to be in a much different place. It's going to be some work. It's not going to be instant, but I think by August, you'll be understanding this reading more and you'll be thankful. So call on Clement. He's going to help you. Thank you for your questions. Okay. Senaj Muktan, $4.99. Thank you for your donation as well. Hi, Bob. Is there any message for my father? He passed away last year. Thanks. Senaj, let me see if I can get him in. I know there's still a few people milling around back there. Doris, can you help me with this? Is there any for Senaj? Okay. Okay. Senaj, I have to be honest with you. I'm not able to connect with your father. This is not that I don't want to, but what they're telling me is that he's still doing developmental work. It seems at the time of his crossing, he did not want to let go of the earth. He had a real hard time. He was actually earthbound for a little while, just for about a month or two. But he's in the light, but he's still going through a lot of healing. They really had to kind of force him over. But they're asking me to relay to you that he is in the light, he's getting healing, and that he will come to you. They said in about a month, he will connect you through a dream. You're going to get a very vivid dream, and that will be him. I'm sorry I can't get more for you today from him, but I have to, I'm always honest. Sometimes I get it, and sometimes I don't. And that's what they're telling me, so I have to give it as it is. But he's in the light. He's getting healing still because he really didn't want to leave the earth. He didn't feel it was time for him. But he's over. He's getting healing now. Okay. So in about a month, you're going to make a direct connection from him, a dream. Okay. Thank you so very much for your questions. Oh my gosh, guys, I tell you, we're almost at the end, excuse me, of our time. I'm about to sneeze here. So I think that's all I'm going to do tonight. Second, I was tired. I've been doing readings all day, and I got a full week. By the way, if you want to get on my schedule for a private reading, you can do that. Give me a call at my office number, 703-825-3929. A private reading is a full hour, you and me, and we sit down one-on-one, and we cover everything, past, present, future, spirit guides, messages from deceased loved ones, your life mission, what your theme is. All of that, and all of your questions get answered. For those of you who have sat with me, you know I give an awful lot of information in the hour, so you'll get a lot from it. And, if you've been watching, look how much information I gave out, tonight. Think if you had the entire hour for yourself, how much you could get. Well, that's what we do in a private reading. We get everything covered. So I'm glad you're here. I've so enjoyed having a chance to read for you guys, and I hope this has been fun and helpful for you tonight. So, make sure, again, remind you, go to my website, PsychicBob.com, pick up your free download copy of Blue Reality 3. While you're there, make sure to pick up some books and contact me for a reading. My official email is PsychicBobHickman@gmail.com. That link will also be below this video when it processes. And if I can ask, please go back, like this video, thumbs up, click on favorites, share it, post it on your Facebook, and let people know what we do here at Spirit Channel. That's the greatest gift you can give me. Guys, I am so glad you're here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys are best. Well, listen, we're going to wrap it up. I send all of my blessings. Be back here tomorrow, Wednesday. We're going to have Wiccan Wednesday. I don't know what we're doing yet, but we'll have something fun and mystical. So make sure to be here, okay? You guys are best. I love all of you. Oh, don't forget to get a t-shirt also at my merchandise store, Psychic Bob's merchandise store here at YouTube. should be below this video. If you don't see the video link there, go to my main page up at the top. It says store. So connect with me one way or the other. I'm looking forward to hearing from you. And anyways, we'll see you back here tomorrow for Wiccan Wednesday. And until then, may all of you always blessed be.